Oops.
You're fine.
Test. Can you say test?
Test.
Just make sure that that red thing is on, and then you can tell him to go ahead.
Okay.
But you're ready.
Whenever
Or-
you're ready.
Okay. Hi there, my name is Srini Sharma and I am a lead engineer in the Digital Acceleration Organization. Take two. Hi there, my name is Srini Sharma. I'm a lead engineer in the Digital Acceleration Organization. You may have heard that we are moving to a product-oriented model. What I'm here to do, sorry, let me
That's
start
okay.
over.
You can also break it up into chunks if you want. If
Okay.
you feel more comfortable saying like, "Hi, I'm so and so,"
Okay.
right? Or is
Yeah.
it
Yeah, actually that makes
I
it
think
easier.
That was a good chunk too.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
wanna we can use that intro and then start the next part.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could start with like, today I'm going to
Okay.
talk to you about.
Okay. You may have heard that we are moving to a product-oriented organization. Today, I hope to break that down into.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Take as many times
This
as
is
you
Yeah,
need.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone does this.
It's almost like my mind's racing faster than I can speak. So yeah. Okay. You may have heard that we are moving to a product-oriented organization. Today, I'm here to break that down into. Okay.
Into what that means for you.
Yeah. You may have heard. You may have heard that we are moving to a product-oriented organization. Today, I hope to break that down to what that means to you as a Dell Digital team member. Okay?
That
I
was
thought
good.
that was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So let's start with the project mindset. A lot of teams at Dell Digital work this way. In the project mindset, the business has a need or a problem or a goal to achieve. And somebody charters a program based on a solution they have in mind, and the business goes and collects requirements upfront for this particular project. They hand it over to Dell Digital, and we create a project plan. We establish milestones, timelines against those milestones, and then we create project teams to work on those. Sorry. We create. At Dell Digital, we create a project plan, establish milestones, and timelines against those milestones. Project teams are created in order to go deliver against that project plan. Pause. Let me just have that this way.
We could actually scoot this closer if
Yeah.
you wanted to take
Oh.
glances at it. I'm pretty sure it's
Yep.
mostly just that way. Can you see it? on the
Or
screen?
no, I can't see it.
Okay,
Maybe
perfect,
I'll
perfect.
It's
closer.
mostly
Okay.
that we just don't want you holding it because
Yeah, yeah,
of
absolutely.
the
Makes sense.
ruffling sound.
Makes
so-
sense. Yeah.
You can go a little more forward with it too. Perfect.
Okay. Let me start by explaining what the project mindset is. With the project mindset, the business has a goal, a problem it's trying to solve, or a need. Somebody on the business side thinks of a solution and charters a project. Once they charter the project, they go and collect requirements up front, and they hand over those requirements to Dell Digital. Dell Digital takes those requirements, creates a project plan, establishes milestones and timelines. Once those are established, project teams are put in place to deliver against that project plan. The focus from that point on is on the output and the timeline attached to that output. We often find that these, take two, we often find that
You're doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
your
doing good.
last chunk was great.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. We often find that teams spend months, sometimes years, delivering on these requirements, only to find that the user need or the problem has not been solved or the outcome hasn't been achieved. Also, the business landscape might have changed along the way, or the solution that you have built does not really fit into the process that the business has in place. Okay, so that was about the project mindset.
That was good.
Okay. So the fundamental change that we're talking about here is embracing the product mindset. With the product mindset, product teams work directly with users to understand their needs and outcomes. They focus on outcomes rather than outputs. They build products that they own the entire end-to-end life cycle of. They work autonomously. And finally, they seek continuous and direct feedback from their customers and users. Did that work?
Yeah.
Mm.
that was
Okay,
great.
cool. So help me understand, the prompt would be just a label in the video, or should I speak to the prompt? Because I see this says, tell me more about partnering with the business, etc., etc.
Oh,
Should I introduce the prompt also, or should I?
You don't have to. You could say like, let's see. No, you don't have to introduce that. You can kind of just transition into it, and
Okay.
you're definitely very well spoken, and your transitions are
Okay.
good. So I
Cool,
think
cool.
whatever you can come up with that sort of transitions into that area
Okay,
is helpful.
okay.
And you can make it your own too. So if something in here doesn't seem relevant, then you don't have to touch on it.
Okay. Okay, let me give this a shot. Okay, in the product model, product teams work directly with their users to understand their needs and problems. They explore various. Sorry, let me start
Okay.
that again. In the product model, product teams work directly with their users to understand their needs and problems. They craft solutions, or they, sorry, not that. That's not what I wanted to say. In the product model, product teams work directly with the users to understand their needs and problems. They think of a variety of solutions, arrive at one, implement that solution very quickly, and put it in front of their users. Users get to test this. In the product model, okay, starting over again. In the product model, product teams work directly with the users to understand their needs and their problems. They think of creative solutions, arrive at one, develop a minimum viable product, and put it in front of the users. And users get to play with it and provide direct feedback. If the users feel it achieves their outcome, they continue iterating and okay, one more take. Sorry, I'm struggling with
No,
this.
no,
Okay.
take as much time as you need.
Okay, in the product model, product teams work directly with the users to understand their needs and problems. They think of creative solutions, arrive at one solution, and create a minimum viable product. They put it in front of the users and get feedback. If the users feel that this delivers on their outcome, they continue improving on that product. If they don't, they learn, adapt, and think of a different solution, all the while keeping the outcome in mind. Okay?
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you want to go into kind of what this means for you? Well, I know you're all of this is sort of around that, but if you could frame it in that way, sort of like, so what this means for you is.
Okay,
this is what
okay,
you'll
for the
start to see.
audience.
Yeah. You could talk about kind of changes they'll start to see or things that they can expect.
Okay, so do you want me to skip these sections or just to the topic at hand? I'm sorry,
Let's
I
see.
lost
Oh,
that.
no, that's okay. So you just did what does owning the product from end to end mean? Right?
I think
Or
it
did you
was
do-
the, tell me about,
Oh, okay. No, I think what you're doing is great. I think maybe just focusing it like, so what this means, you could say you.
okay, got it, got
You
it.
can throw that word in there just because if they're watching it, so it will be kind of, I don't know if that makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah,
Makes
I
sense?
think that
Okay.
totally makes sense.
Okay.
Let me just reformulate this. Okay. When you embrace the product mindset, you as a product team would work directly with your users and understand their needs and problems. Okay.
That was good.
But-
I like
okay.
how you're framing it
Okay.
now. Yeah.
When you embrace the product mindset, you as a product team would work directly with your users to understand their needs and problems. You'll think of creative ways of solving for those needs and problems. You'll arrive at one. You will create a quick and dirty minimum viable product. You'll put it in front of your users and ask them for their feedback. If they believe that it delivers on the outcomes they desire, you'll continue improving that product. Otherwise, you'll learn, adapt, try a different solution, all the while keeping that outcome in mind.
That was great.
Okay,
Excellent.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cue this, and then, which is not the part that I want included in the video, but I'll give out the
Okay.
answer to this as well. So what does this mean to you? What does it mean when we say you own the product end to end? What that means is you own every aspect of the product. You own the relationship with the customer, understanding their outcomes, creating a charter for the product, developing a backlog, building the product, implementing the solution, delivering it to your customer, getting feedback from your customer, as well as supporting your product in production. Take two.
That's good.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just,
It's warm in here.
I know I had to take off my sweater too. You want me to throw it outside?
I'll just put it.
Okay.
I'll just hold it. Yeah.
What does this mean? What does it mean when we say you own the end-to-end product? I totally lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
Totally have
What
it.
time it is?
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. It's
Okay, good.
2:40.
As a product team, you own the end-to-end life cycle of the product. Everything from the relationship with the customer to understanding what they need, to thinking of a solution, implementing the solution, making it available to your customer, supporting it in production, as well as getting feedback. Working this way provides lots of benefits. One, because you're responsible for all aspects of the solution, you're invested in creating solutions that scale.
So we need to actually switch out the SD card because it's at 2 minutes.
Okay. Should I press?
If you don't mind, just
Sure,
taking a
no
minute.
problem.
I'm gonna
Should I press
press
stop recording?
Stop recording.